Ocean fisheries are kind of like the last wild food source. We've tamed the prairies, we've commercialised agriculture, but ocean fisheries are still sustaining us in an incredible way. It's also a resource that hangs in the balance, and it's our duty to sustain that resource.
When those fisheries collapse, it won't be those in the Western world who can afford to import fish who will suffer. It will be the people who rely on fish to be able to survive.
Over 1 billion people around the world rely on seafood as their primary protein source, so not having fish obviously impacts people in a world where hunger is certainly an issue.
I think when people first learn about the problem of overfishing, they see that it's such a vast and global problem.
You have industry, you have conservation groups, you have government. A lot of times they don't talk to each other.
But it can't happen in a bubble, so we try to get all these people together to talk about the best things that are happening and how we can sort of amplify that.
We are closer than ever to ending overfishing in the US. We've made enormous progress in the last couple decades. It's still a huge global problem, and there's an enormous amount of work left to do.
But I would say that the building blocks of change, of driving change within a whole system, begins with the kind of activity that changes markets. And doing that can change the whole industry. So it does begin with dinner, and it does begin with the choices that you individually make.
Our oceans are our planet's life support system. They provide us with the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the food that we eat. But they're also in crisis. Around the world, too many fisheries are being fished too hard, and they're not being able to reproduce. We have to turn the tide.